Hey friends, this is Josh Hayward and welcome to another edition of the Find Your Craft Show. Hope you guys are having a great day today. We are continuing our feature of Birdsong Brewing Company out of Charlotte, North Carolina this week. Yesterday we took a look at the Jalapeno Pale Ale, or the Jalapeno Pale Ale as I like to call it. Tonight we are taking a look at Paradise City. This is a Session IPA coming in at 4.8%. Gotta say guys, this is one of my favorite session beers in the Charlotte area. Really fell in love with this brew last year, actually. I was doing some home brewing, and this was kind of one of my go-to brew day beers. Absolutely enjoy this one. Can says, grab a can and head on down to where the grass is green and the beers are chilly. So yeah, 4.8%. Session beer, kind of in that 4% type range. The great thing about session beers, guys, is they're really showcasing, at least as of late, really showcasing just as much flavor as some of your standard IPAs, just with less alcohol. So nice for hot days, nice for days when you want to enjoy a few beers without being incapacitated or to the point where you can't function. But yeah, you can enjoy a few of them and not feel bad about it. So it's great. But yeah, Paradise City. Take me down to the Paradise City where the grass is green and the beers are chilly, as the can says. Beautiful beer here, guys. Yeah. And sorry about the singing, but couldn't resist there. Awesome. Beautiful beer here. Light golden color. I would even say going more towards the straw. Kind of a dark straw in a way. A little bit of haze in that beer. Not a whole lot. I'd say, translucent, of course, would be the scientific term. But a little bit of haze coming through that beer, about a 1.5 centimeter white head. Looks crisp, looks clean, looks lighter, I would say. Kind of standing these up side by side with IPAs. Some of these IPAs tend to be a little bit, let me stop right there. Some of the session beers seem to be a little lighter in color, and that would be due to the malts used. A little bit less of a grain bill, less sugar, less alcohol. It all kind of connects. So typically you see these session beers being a little bit lighter in color, and that kind of falls in line with the style. So yeah, without further ado, let's see what we've got on the nose and see if this does in fact smell like Paradise City. Oh wow, it does. Amazing tropical fruit notes here, guys. Definitely due to some of those hops. I'm not getting a ton of maltiness here, maybe just a light sweetness. The main thing I'm getting is just I was gonna say an array, a bouquet of tropical fruits, but that doesn't go together. I'm getting a fruit basket of tropical fruits, some nice melon, and even some faint notes of citrus there too. I think maybe some papaya, light hints of mango, but yeah, just an amazing smelling beer. Can't wait to get after this one. Wow. I gotta say, I haven't had this beer since last summer, I think. And one of the great things about craft beer and rediscovering beers that you love or that you really like is coming back to them and just being reminded of how great they really are. And this does that. This definitely is Paradise City. The thing that stands out to me with this beer is the fact that it's so light and easy drinking, but it's packed full of flavor. And that's one of the great things about session beers as of late, and with what some of these craft breweries are doing with them is really just kicking up the notch, kicking up the flavor, and still keeping them in that 4% range. And this one is so smooth, just rolls around on the palate, providing those amazing tropical fruit notes. Again, light, easy drinking. I don't feel like I'm, drinking something so heavy. Just again, a perfect hot weather beer, perfect beach beer, perfect yard beer, as I like to say. As far as the maltiness goes, I would say kind of like a base malt. Not a whole lot going on there. A little bit of a faint sweetness, but again, it's light, and the main thing on display in this beer is those tropical notes. I'm getting I'm getting light hints of melon, think cantaloupe, think honeydew, faint traces of maybe mango, then a little bit of a citrus rind type flavor there too. And I say that because that citrus rind has a nice bitterness in it, and I get a little bit of bitterness mid to post taste, and it lingers, but it definitely beckons more sips. So excellent job, Birdsong. Absolutely love Paradise City. Definitely still one of my go-to session beers. I need to grab a few more of these just to have on hand for when I finish cutting the grass and when I'm enjoying a nice day outside. But cheers to Birdsong again on this one. Also, shout out to my buddy, NC Beer Pride. Yeah, NC Beer Pride. I was trying to read upside down there. But thanks for the shirt, man. And that's what we're about, celebrating NC Beer Pride, especially featuring Birdsong this week. But thank you so much again for following along. If you love craft beer, if you love just beer in general, I'd love to have you as a part of this craft beer community. Press that little subscribe button down on the bottom of the screen there. I would love to have you be a part of the family. And I call it family because it is a craft beer family. But yeah, cheers to Paradise City. Cheers to Birdsong. Thank you guys for following along. You guys have a great day. Cheers.